and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. Now, Golden State's starting five. They've got Curry. Quentin Post is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Moses Moody. And it's Dixon in at the 2. And for the Wizards, Sarr out there with Cam Whitmore. Then it's Corey Kispert. Then it's Johnson. And it's Carrington in at the point guard. I think we can officially say at GA the playoffs are looming in the not-too-distant future.
Yeah, and for most teams out there, there's still plenty of work to do. It's not just about qualifying for the postseason. It's about getting a good seed as well.
Sarr with it. Post covering. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. And Tim, watching Alex Sarr, it's clear he can be a defensive game changer.
Well, his versatility is what jumps out at you, Kevin. Able to guard the three-point line and protect the rim. He's everything you want in a shot blocker. Timing, length, and verticality.
And the big fella Alex Sarr showing promise. Greg, especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game, and has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
Here's Whitmore after the made shot from Dixon. And it's Whitmore missing. Here's Dixon, who's guarded by Johnson. And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. Why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar. And that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
Both free throws good from Dixon. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, the Wizards stacking talented young players and draft assets. Not only that, they'll have a ton of cap space next season, which they will likely not use to sign a star free agent, but rather to absorb contracts in exchange for, you guessed it, more draft picks. This front office is continuing to think long-term, guys.
Priorities straight. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Carrington finds Kispert. Second chance shot, and that one's good. Whitmore.
A wrecking ball out there. Whitmore plays with power on the glass.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I was able to catch up with the head coach for Washington. We discussed their matchup against Stephen Curry, and coach told me we have to be active. We have to be intense. We need to deny him the ball and smother him when he does have it. We have to take away his breathing room. Well, we know what happens when you give Curry room to operate, guys. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you. A nice shot by Moody.
Talk about a fast start. 4 for 4 right out of the gate.
Here's Whitmore, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Kispert wide open. He fires. The three-pointer no good. Now here's Moody, defended by Kispert. Curry wide open, and another three for Golden State.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Pass to Sarr. Now here's Kispert. And again, unable to change momentum here. Here's Dixon. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
A matchup that only happens twice a year. These interconference battles can be a lot of fun.
And this is when you rely on great scouting reports and watching tape because you lack familiarity that you have with other opponents.
It's time to make some noise.
Here's Carrington. Sinks the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
That one goes. Count it. And that's 13 points for Smooth.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Well, coaches really appreciate when guys defend with that kind of effort. Just a fantastic job protecting the rim.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Shooting for
It's
Golden
going to
State.
be on Alex Song.
Dixon.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
That free throw good from Dixon. So, Tim, the District of Columbia and the Wizards reaching a deal to keep them in D.C. through 2050.
Along with a project to expand the arena complex, create an entertainment district, and implement safety and transportation upgrades. Really exciting stuff.
Here's Johnson following the basket by Stephen Curry. Shoots over Curry, and the basket by Johnson.
Gotta have a lot of control to hit the midi, and Johnson does.
Here's Dixon, defended by Carrington.
Dixon.
A nice shot by Dixon.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Wizards trail by 13. Out to the wing. Sarr finds Whitmore. To the paint. Here's Carrington. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Dixon passes to Curry. Fires for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Curry's got 8 points.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And it's Johnson penetrating. Got a piece of it. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Johnson's got his second basket.
Oh, great job converting through contact. Johnson needs to keep doing this moving forward.
Here's Dixon. Missed for the first time from the floor. Puts him at 7 for 8. Johnson, a wide open look. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Right there, they served it up to Johnson just the way he likes it.
Count it. And that's now 20 points for Smooth.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
Here's Carrington. He's got 5. Back to Sarr. That's tipped. Down low. Here's Butler. Slam dunk by Butler.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
Washington calls timeout.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
Yeah, physically, they are being overwhelmed in the paint right now. That can be hard to fix because it's a personnel issue.
Keyshawn George, he's checked in for Kispert.
Make some noise.
Here's Johnson. He has 7. Wasted no time on that one. Johnson's got 9 points.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Pass to post. Now, here's Moody. Defended by George. Right side, Butler. 4 on the clock. Unloads. Warriors getting another chance here. And Post gets it to go.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
And a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Bagley, he's checked in for Song. Chris Middleton comes in for Cam Whitmore. And it's Cooper in for Carlton Carrington. Here's Cooper. 9 points last game. There's the triple. Al Horford with the rebound. Warriors leading by 13. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. Koulibaly, he's checked in for the Wizards. Podziemski, he's checked in for the Warriors.
On the court.
Here's Cooper. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Pass to Middleton. It's George on the wing. Back to Middleton. Here's Cooper. Clock at 4. Over Curry. And it's Cooper missing. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. It's a 13-point game. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
The key when you go into a hostile territory is play with a purpose and stay true to your game plan. That's what they did.
Here's Koulibaly following the basket by Stephen Curry. Here's Cooper. Nothing on the board. Middleton inside the three-point line, and that one hits back iron. And he's still going, but Tim Klay Thompson has always been celebrated for his run with the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah, Kevin, 4 titles, 5 All-Star appearances, 37 points in a quarter. Klay and Steph comprising quite possibly the greatest backcourt tandem in league history.
Here's George after the made shot from Klay Thompson. Thompson against George. Misses and the dry spell continues.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
They get it back. Here's Horford. Second shot opportunity. The shot. Nope. Corey Kispert is out there with Cam Whitmore. Then there's Carlton Carrington. Then it's Alexander Shaw. And it's Johnson in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Here's Dixon. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. Wizards trail by 15. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hi, guys. Well, Smooth in their last game against the Knicks played some superb basketball. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. He was in attack mode all night. We saw that really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now, here's Moody. He had 10 points in the win against the Knicks in New York.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Inside, here's Carrington. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
and such great feel for the game. Whitmore knowing where his teammates are at all times.
Here's Dixon, defended by Carrington. Shot clock at 5. Here's Dixon. 2 points for him. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Wizards trail by 13. Now Carrington. 9 points in the game so far. And that one's good, Whitmore.
And this is crucial to Whitmore's development, wanting to continue to improve as a scorer.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. A fantastic string of games for him. Your Western Conference Player of the Week. Smooth.
Basketball is one of the few sports where good offense beats good defense, and nobody has had better offense than him lately. I don't think there's anybody in the league that could have slowed him down on offense. He was unstoppable, to say the least.
That cuts the lead to single digits. Carrington's got 11.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
The third turnover of the quarter, and he has got to value that basketball more.
Now the Wizards with it. They're on a 14-4 run right now. 9 feet out, and Butler sends it back.
Well, he is known as a lockdown defender, but Butler can also make plays on the ball.
Payton passes to Butler. Over Johnson. Shots good by Butler. And the Warriors lead by 10.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Warriors on D.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Tim, some forget, prior to the success of Stephen Curry, the Warriors were not considered a top-tier franchise.
Well, before he arrived in 2009, this was one of the lowest all-time winning percentages, but they have built a dynasty, and they are now considered one of the most valuable franchises in all of sports.
And here's Kispert from the arc. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for free.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
And this Wizards team, Greg, giving its young players every opportunity to develop.
Yeah, these young guys were the NBA equivalent of drinking from a fire hose. But after years of just treading water and mediocrity, I think the fans appreciate the clear sense of direction from this group.
Some nice passing by Golden State here. And it's blocked.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Sarr, has major defensive potential.
Here's Dixon. Post. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Second personal foul.
While we have the chance, we'd like to reveal the list of the past month's best fast break teams in the NBA. In third, the Warriors.
I mean, they have really hit their stride in terms of that transition game. No doubt about it. They are playing at a great pace.
A nice shot by Dixon.
Yeah, great to see Butler sharing the basketball. Passes like that help develop team chemistry.
Here's Carrington. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Pass to Whitmore. To the inside. Sarr.
And at 7'1", Sarr makes dunking look easy. The defense has to push him further from the rim.
To the middle. Here's Post. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Assist goes to
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Here's Whitmore. 9 points last game. Lets it go with a 3. They get the rebound. And Peyton sends it back. And they'll keep possession. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Johnson. Here's Dixon. He's guarded by Johnson. The kick outside to Butler. Here's Dixon. And Sarr pulls it down.
It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
Johnson outside. Over Moody. Johnson can't hit.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Tim, I can hear it in my head right now. You called Steph Curry must-see TV. Does anyone from this next generation maybe approach that description for you?
Well, Kevin, certainly Victor Wembanyama would be at the top of that list. You're talking about a one-off when you combine that size with that particular skill set. And then Anthony Edwards would be another guy because of the explosiveness and excitement that he brings every single night.
It'll be exciting to see this next generation and see if they do impact it like the ones before, for sure. And then Johnson with the dunk.
This is what Coach and Johnson's teammates want to see. The rookie continuing to find shots tonight.
Count it. Dixon's got 29.
I love the shot selection from him right now. He's not settling, and that's why he's shooting at a very high rate.
Wizards trail by 10. Pass to Whitmore. There's the lob to the hoop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Butler feeling out a bit. Butler on the attack.
Strong move by Butler, making sure that was a quality possession.
Here's Carrington. Pass to Whitmore. Now Johnson fires from deep. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
Curry passes to Dixon. It's stolen by Johnson. And here is Kispert. 20 points for him last game against Boston. Carrington, that's good.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Here's Curry. The focus from Curry. Gets it to fall inside.
Yeah, that was the third straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Shot from 12. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Horford's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. A nice shot by Dixon.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
On the wing, Johnson. From deep. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Let me tell you, Trey Johnson's never seen a 3 he doesn't like.
Here's Dixon. And the layup is good. Dixon's got 13 points in just this quarter.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Pass to Sarr. Now Whitmore. Back to Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Moody the pass to Dixon. Buries it from 3-point range. Dixon's got 36.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Wizards trail by 11. Pass to Sarr. Back to Carrington. Nice ball movement by Washington. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Nice work by Johnson. Getting aggressive at the rim. That throwdown had to feel good.
You know, GA, you just can't say enough about the skill set of young Trey Johnson.
I mean, this guy came into the league ready. I really like how he gets to his shot regardless of what the defense throws at him. And he can be dangerous if his defense gets to the same level as his own.
And the Wizards with possession following the three from Dixon.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Butler pass to Dixon. Good, and Butler gets the assist. 41 points for Smooth.
Oh, nice pass by Butler. He can be tricky to defend because he can take the shot or give it up just as easily.
That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Johnson. On its way from Curry for two. Rebounded by the Wizards.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sidelines.
The Wizards are letting their young guys learn on the fly. Guard Buck Carrington said, the whole organization communicates to us often. We drafted you guys for a reason, they say. Don't be scared to make a mistake. Play your game. Use the things that got you here and see if it sticks. Kevin, back to you.
Learning on the job. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Here's Whitmore, defended by Butler. And it's Whitmore missing. Warriors leading by 12. Here's Moody into the lane. And the slam by Moody.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And here are the Warriors now, following the bucket by the Wizards. And the shot goes in. Curry's got 14.
And what a move by Curry. It actually looked like one of his pregame ball handling drills.
Washington's gotten hot from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. Here's Johnson, and it's in there.
And that's the right decision when you've got a smaller man on you.
Carlton Carrington.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's Dixon. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 7th assist here tonight. 1 second left, and it's Johnson penetrating. He lays it in. Johnson's got 34.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. 13 points up at the end of the period. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Back to the action in just a minute.